Please welcome the Contenders Series Middleweight Tournament Champion and the World Ranked Challenger, introducing Brandon the Cannon Adams. Here is the former IBF Junior Middleweight World Champion and the current hard-hitting, undefeated, reigning and defending WBC Middleweight Champion of the world, introducing Jermall Hitman.
Jermall Charlo had established himself as one of the most dangerous middleweights in the world. After dominating at 154 pounds and winning a title there, he moved up to 160 pounds and quickly became a force in the division. Charlo had become the WBC Middleweight Champion after being elevated from interim champ when Canelo Alvarez was stripped of the title. Fighting in his hometown of Houston, Texas, for the first time in years, Charlo aimed to put on a statement performance and prove he was a true world champion.
With red and blue trunks, Adams the challenger in the red whites of opportunities.
Yeah, and you could tell that his
Adams is getting these kinds of opportunities while Charlo wants the bigger fights.
Dramatic victory this evening if possible. Adams likes careful of that because he'll get countered over the top of that.
In his late teens and actually takes a lot of his Lee fan. Favorite movie, Rumble in the Bronx. I don't think he wants to turn this into
can land, but he's going to have to cut the distance a little bit.
Also told us as a child he was a big Power Rangers fan.
Yeah. And Charlo is impacted by the fact he just watched his twin brother Jermall lose his title and had to deal with an 11th hour change. He's at 160 pounds, not what was Triple G's mandated.
Hydrated. Brandon Adams comes in at a couple.
Charlo looking to plant the jab right to the body. Effectively.
Stop! Step back.
Adams into range. There's a right hand by.
It seems like Charlo is still trying to figure out try to get the timing.
There's a right hand that clipped the jaw of Adams.
Grazing mostly.
But you can feel that he's going to need to create a different distance.
Right hand bounced off the shoulder of.
Figure out the way to counterpunch, as I was explaining in some of the fights earlier. You want to make sure it's
blindly throwing the jab to the chest area, along the ropes, feinting, but really leaning into a potential uppercut. 30 seconds left in the second.
Adams has done a pretty good job, as Paulie points out, of making it just he hasn't generated any offense.
There's a sharp jab that lands.
Charlo wanting to throw that right uppercut. Charlo was looking to throw every time. Good idea.
60-pound title affair for Charlo and the challenger Adams. Adams again. Talking about controversial referees. I wasn't lying.
Adams can't dunk. He's in trouble in this fight.
He's already short, so
the ring on Adams. Adams again just coming.
One punch that he could use, and nice little time to throw that, Adams. Nice little strong left hook.
Short left. Charlo misses with that sweeping shot.
Tempted the hook there.
Jab by born in Lafayette, Louisiana, but raised.
Really is.
Big city.
And he was happy to have this fight here, fans. So he said Adams would be spunky and energetic in an offensive way.
Adams walked into a short left hook right to the body by Charlo. There again.
Adams has a hard stiff jab that lands once in a while. He just hasn't been able to do anything behind it.
Adams leaning in on Charlo. Charlo on a couple of left hooks.
Charlo doubled up instead of.
Yep, and there's a spot to any punch that Charlo throws.
Adams had some good range there.
You got to give each other very well.
Round 4 here as Adams and Charlo.
Charlo's landing 40% of his power punches, which is everything other than jab, 14 to 35. He normally lands just enough to kind of fight off the chest of Charlo. It wasn't all good for him, but at least he had a chance to land some punches.
He's how sharply Charlo punches. He's got to be careful with the uppercut, though. He got caught with one at the belt here last round to the left.
And Charlo just landed.
Adams tried that overhand right a moment or two ago.
We said that Adams, a minute and a half left in the fourth.
I think what he's trying to do is just make Jermall uncomfortable.
Hard to believe there was a break there.
Charlo, 60 seconds left in the fourth. Right cross by Adams. Charlo now throwing punches, missing. Wailing the operative word, my Hall of Fame friend, as we reach 30 seconds left in the fourth frame. Looking to land the 1-2, looking to land that counter. We head to round 5.
A couple of times where their heads came together. There's one.
Oh, yeah.
They were on the inside. And of course, they both put their head down.
Style offense against a guy like
Good right
Charlo.
hand by Adams there.
He throws as an overhand right. That one was kind of straight.
And there Charlo battering away. Again looking for an uptick in his offensive output. Double jab followed by the right cross.
Execute my game plan. I'm not going to get too excited because the crowd's behind me, and he has been very patient here trying to figure
The divide, of course, that exists when you look at the fellow belt holders at 160 pounds.
First really good jabs we've seen. Charlo has not gotten that punch off as much as he would like.
On the inside and playing sports, including his first one, football, as he gets staggered there. Took boxing up in his late teens, and now looking to avoid these shots from Charlo, looking to hang on.
Good combination by Jermall Charlo.
Charlo just misses with that. Adams misses with the jab, misses with those punches, right hand to the body, left uppercut on the inside by Adams, and just misses.
Charlo was able to get
right on the
Adams in trouble. It was the jab that started the issue, and then he punched. Good combinations by him. And
this is where he kind of did well because he didn't get hit too clean with the follow-ups. The shots are landing, but none of the power is really landing on these.
Jermall Charlo feeling the hometown 408 fans showing up. Yes, Charlo known to be selective. That's a yes here tonight, 40% his head. Now backing up, and Charlo just misses with that right cross. Double jab. Cuffings closes the distance, but leans in, and there he's that uppercut, or excuse me, left hook, right hand by Charlo. There's a jab by Adams
mixed in there as well, even though he's taking some punishment here.
He's not, but again, he's trying to create mistakes. These mistakes frustrate Jermall and see what he gets out of it.
That's how Charlo here, when Adams gets inside, it's his own left
hook. Inside again by Charlo. Adams coming forward.
Adams is showing a very good chin.
Yes. Right. Another 1-2 combination, and Charlo's bouncing off.
He doesn't go away just because
he keeps coming forward, chopping left hand by Adams.
That's the best. Those are the two best punches.
Uppercuts on the inside. Both of them.
I tell you, Adams getting some good shots.
And there's a sweeping jawline of Adams. Good stuff here in the 6th title fight in Houston, Texas.
Everything is good. You win it every round. We're not worried about that, okay?
On the inside, Charlo landing that short left hook that I talked about, and the uppercut. I mean, those were two excellent punches, and Adams was able to take them to get the left hook in. This one came, and even though his hand was up, still it kind of snuck in there.
For the hometown fighter, but Adams remains in the fight.
I've given Charlo every round but one. I have it 59-55. I did give Adams try to resist the temptation to score a round for a fighter just because he did better than in the previous rounds that he lost.
Charlo pawing with the jab. Again, right uppercut.
Down or really hurt it.
Adams has been down twice, both times against John Thompson, back in his last loss in the 2015 boxing.
He's shown a suspect chin.
Charlo has never been knocked down, just missed it again, leaning in.
This is not an easy guy to keep your patience against, Brandon Adams. You know, I noticed the main combination, I mean, it's a clean, short combination, and Charlo has not been able to use some patience to set up some other shots, even though it's an uncomfortable fight. It's just still impressive.
Both throwing the close quarter shoulder bump, and then the jab from Charlo. Adams again going. Charlo misses with that one, too.
All right, now when he jabs, you're slipping it, and the right hand's there for you, but you just have to let it go.
Yeah, well, he wants him to throw the right hand over the jab, said than done.
Triple jab, that third one going.
Jab makes it harder. That left hook at Charlo has been a very good weapon in this fight.
And Adams has Absorbed it well, and there's a left hand. And there's, again, Charlo wanting to try to land something of significance.
Big surprises, I think, is that Charlo has, in fact, landed some of his best.
And Adams leading with the left, closing it, punching that right hand that just misses. Again, Adams trying to make himself as small as possible. Under a minute left in the 8th. Right uppercut, beating Jarrett Hurd in what was Hurd's homecoming fight.
Yes, yeah.
Weekly mailbag.
One of the best in boxing. Oh, wow. Nice overhand right by Adams.
And Adams just misses with the right, and Charlo misses with the right.
All you got to do is stay in the middle of the ring. Just keep touching the guy with the jab. And your face. Don't worry about the fight. All right?
Charlo against the ropes, and he comes in low, but throws that overhand right.
Just only 4 connected.
Yeah, he's not. He does, and what Paulie talked about, the punches he could throw on the inside to
put that vaunted right hand. However, oh, there's that right uppercut, but then
thrown uppercut from a little farther out as Charlo
big step up for Adams. As you look at the unofficial scorecard below your forehead.
And Adams 2-0 in 12-round fights. So how well will Adams hold up in these championship rounds as we get to them?
You know, and to see at this stage of the fight,
you know, I honestly think he's done all the right things. It's just that
also Adams is not an easy guy to deal with.
no, exactly. And
trying to give us Joe Frazier imitation.
Yes. He's really enjoying himself here. Smoking Joe. So Brandon Adams hanging tough with Charlo. Charlo landing that right in deep waters of this 160-pound title fight. 2 of 13 KOs. The champion Charlo, 20 right uppercut again. There's a catapult right hand blocked by Charlo, but an orthodox way to throw punches, but trying to make up that height and reach.
112 to only 53 for Adams, according to show stats, and it almost. You know, he couldn't get Korbov out the last time.
Adams wanted to go as far as the point system, but he's behind in the fight. But he's been effective to get the win. He's got to put more punches together.
Right uppercut by Charlo, clubbing right hand, left hook, and Adams stepping away. Yep, and Houston crowd now coming as again, using his feet, swinging wildly with the right step. And Charlo showing that maturity.
Exercise and patience for Charlo, and this is going to be a fight that he comes out of it with a good experience. Criticize Charlo for this fight, but this is a fight that will actually make him better.
3-punch count of his full title against Brandon Adams in H-Town.
Adams counting himself.
You got to put punches together, dog. Come on, man. You got to throw 3. You got to throw 2.
And here, you see, there's one there. We'll see another one here. Perfect uppercut landed by, and another one.
You were bringing out. Not only did he land the uppercut, but he touched him.
Adams has never seen the 11th round of the fight, so this is.
And Adams missing, but with the limbo defense.
Yeah, exactly.
She scored Steve Fard as Charlo out way ahead.
Rounds.
Yeah, but they're still, sure, he's way ahead, but he's had to really
left by Adams.
He's had to really think his way through things.
Brandon Adams proving to be Charlo here in the penultimate round.
Brandon Adams did not want to go along with the storyline, did he?
You think of a tough thing like this.
Charlo trying to keep Adams at distance, trying to have him at the right range to land punches. He's doing so now. Left hook. Left uppercut by Adams. Chopping left hook by Adams. Right hand by Charlo.
I just need you to keep sticking the jab. That's all. Doubling that jab up. Come on. You want it? Come on, let's go do it right now. You know.
Marching the 12th and final round of this bout.
Houston appreciative of what they've seen for 11 rounds. The homecoming for Jermall the Hitman Charlo.
Something like that. We'll find out after the fight when he, for sure.
Jab lands again. Now Charlo putting together the guard. Adams coming with a left. Adams going with a left to the body.
It isn't that he stopped throwing either the left or the right. So
less than 2 minutes left in the fight.
And sometimes gloves, after a while, when the rounds go by, these 12-round fights.
In his late teens. Charlo, meanwhile, been with Ronnie Shields, and there's Adams going to the Bulls performance out, being his homecoming. And
a very good fight here. He's won virtually every round in these last few seconds.
budge.
Laying something too clean there, you know? And that's the frustrating part about dealing with Adams.
And it's Houston, and here at the NRG Arena, Charlo and Adams will go the distance.
Charlo throwing a lot more and landing a lot more. He normally lands 41% of his power punches. He landed 32%.
He came out to box. I came out to fight. Styles make matchups. He had a great style for my matchup. Hey, it's a good fight in the city of Houston. Thank you. I'll be back, baby. Yes, sir.
All three in favor of the winner. And still the WBC Middleweight